Design in Style ha il piacere di incontrare Karim Rashid. Hi Karim.
Hello, piacere, nice to meet you.
Karim, what do you think about Milan Design Week in general?
I think it's a phenomena. It's a phenomena that has to keep growing and keep existing because it disseminates the culture of design, which is what the whole world needs to embrace and engage.
Which project do you present at this Milan Fashion Week, Design Week? Design.
I was here for Fashion Week. I presented a new collection of clothes, actually. But we're here now in Chisel because I presented some new faucets that I've worked with. I show a new lamp with Artemide. I present some doors for Albed. I present many things. I'm doing a new line of ceramics with Batossi. I make new furniture with Meritalia and Bonaldo and Giacchi and Talenti, quite a few. Slide. If I forget somebody, they're going to be upset with me. I think, and probably a few other projects. Oh yes, and some new work with EXO, the French company, too.
Can you tell me about your inspiration for your project?
Well, each project obviously has its own criteria, its own set of issues, let's say. But in general, I think most of the work is always about my interest in the kind of age in which we live. And we live in a very seamless digital age now, so I'm trying to kind of speak about that in the physical world. And I always think about if a physical object could be as potent or as experiential or as pleasurable or as communicative as the digital age, then I would actually reach my goal in a way. So that's kind of what I want to talk about, and that's the milieu of the time we live in a way. I think what's important about design is design is not a regressive act. Styling is regressive. Design is really about kind of evolving us, moving us forward.
What do you think about Italian creativity and innovation?
Italian creativity
and innovation.
And innovation. Well, I think that in the home furnishings industry in general, there's no question, because I work in 35 countries, that the Italians are the most passionate about innovation. It seems like it's in their blood. It's the desirous need to innovate. And I think really, when you think about it, most designers today that are actually well known in the world became well known via Italian companies. So I think in that regard, Italy, it needs to keep pushing those boundaries, and I think it has to also set itself apart from let's say other parts of the world. And I think the way it's setting itself apart is by a kind of, I don't want to say a form innovation, but a kind of sensibility, a language innovation too, which is the strong point. Because manufacturing now is becoming relatively ubiquitous, and you can actually manufacture anything anywhere. So a lot of the goods that are, let's say, made in Italy are, I think, in order for them to kind of exist and to survive, an economy to survive here, they have to find a place that's really, in a sense, original. So, and many of the companies here are interested, or let's say obsessed with that sense of originality.
The last question, do you read blog, surfing web, use Facebook?
Yes, in fact it's too addictive. I was on Facebook an hour ago. So, and in fact it's really funny here because I bumped into 9 people in the hotel within 5 minutes who all know me from Facebook. Like just, Amici, the Facebook. So it's an interesting phenomenon, very strange phenomenon. But for years I've used MySpace, and I've been a live journal, and I'm very accessible. And I think it's nice being very accessible because I think that the world has changed now in a way. We don't really necessarily need heroes anymore. We need human people who are really can inspire each other. So I try to, let's say, in a sense, democratize my position in the world by being available to everybody. And I think that's what the digital age is about all of us learning from each other and creating one kind of poetic world, one beautiful world.
Thank you very much, Karim.
Niente, piacere. Mi dispiace per non parlare italiano.
È bellissimo.
E prossima volta.
Prossima volta
ciao,
in italiano.
Bye.
Ciao, bye.